Man, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy, man. We made it another year. Happy to be here, man. I'm super blessed, man. Super, super blessed. Let me get that let me get that link put back up on here, man, for y'all to go shop real quick. Hold on. Make sure y'all go shop, man. We got, hey, Devo Claus is here, all right? Devo Claus 2025 holiday deals for all. I mean, look, Aloe, Target, Adidas, NBA Store, Hoka, Old Navy, Ulta, Neiman Marcus, Marc Jacobs, Fanatics, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom, Macy's, JCPenney, Under Armour, Victoria's Secret, Lancome, Kales, Valentino, Crocs, Gymshark, Reebok, True Religion, Nike, Puma, Converse, Fenty Beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get somebody get a sound horn going in this thing, man? We've been going so crazy. I'm blessed to be here. Let me get that link up, though, for you. You want to go shop, save some deals? We got hella holiday deals on here. Let me pin it, man. Let me pin it for you. Shout out to Jimi Hendrix. Looks like today we got, we'll call it birthday deals, huh? Sharing the birthday deals with the world. Yeah, we knew. So we got a few things we're going to go on today. We're going to go over today. I'm really excited, man. Tomorrow we're having a family get together. It's much needed. So what I'm going to do real quick, man, if you're in here, go show some love to the birthday post real quick. Right here at the top. I'm about to drop another one right now. I'm about to call another one right now. And then I'm going to play some podcasts. I'm going to play my recent drop, the one that I did a couple years ago for my birthday, and a couple other things. I'm dropping a G-Star campaign today. Well, just one of the videos. So let me get the second post up real quick. When I'm sad, she comes to me. And then we're going to take a shot. Actually, when I get this post up, man, let's take a shot. If you're 21 plus, take a shot or hit some shit for me, man. Hold on a sec. I'm going to drop this photo, and then I'm going to take a shot. Take anything you want from me. Anything. Fly on, little wing. Man, Jimi Hendrix is a Sag too. Big Sag, man. Shit came on at the right time. Shout out to Jimmy, man. RIP to Jimmy, for real.
Done it again, 10:30, just made me a 10, they ain't got out of bed. Hunting there, but I ran out of lead. One cool mate, broski, blam at your head. We're the ones putting on West, not them. They got more money than sense. Sweet one giving me stress, I ain't giving her sex, I'm handling biz. Bitch, when I suck now, I got success. What about when I slept on a small bunk bed? Now it's king size mattresses. I'm a king, I might send out a hit and offer their head. I'm a bad man, but I fuck good girls that ain't gonna accept if I offer them bread. Turn girls down, I don't want a home rep. When a man's away, they start hollering cinch. Bad bitch, go back to your man, I won't treat you better like Shawn Mendes. Don't get ahead of yourself and ask for my government name, they call me Cinch. She thought she was bougie until I came in the room and she got no decorum left. If bro does back out the Rams and swing, you best hope it don't get caught in flesh.
Pulled up to the club around 10:30. How many vibes I pull up with?
10.
How many of the guys I pull up with?
10.
We the ones putting on the city, not them. This girl said that I look like money. Told her that I don't fold or bend. Every year I'm in the UK top 3. Talk about worldwide, then we in the top 10. What you know about hard work? Tell me what you know about M's. When you really come from the ends and the fooling around gotta come to an end. At this point, I need no new friends. All I need is a wifey to keep me warm. Pretty faced girl with beautiful lips. She kinda looked like she was drawn by Sloan. I don't mean to taunt anyone, but we got the label working for us. This deal that I got ain't a normal one. You had one hit, one tour, and you're done. Longevity, yeah, we already won. Consistency, then you know man's powers. And you don't need flowers, but you know that you did your 10,000 hours.
Done it again. 10:30 just made me a 10. They ain't got out of bed. Panting there, but I ran out of lead. One cool make broski blam at your head. We're the ones putting on West, not them. They got more money than sense. Sweet one giving me stress, I ain't giving her sex.
I'm handling biz.
Around 10:30. How many vibes I pull up with? How many of the guys I pull up with? We the ones putting on the city, not them. This girl said that I look like money. Told her that I don't fold or bend. Every year I'm in the UK top 3. Talk about worldwide, then we in the top 10.
We are the wild ones, crashing through the night, living in the shadows, hidden from the light, revving up our engines, sharpening our claws. 'Cause baby, when you're hungry, the jungle is law. Oh, running with the wild ones. Yeah! Baby, we're the wild ones. Yeah, we're the wild ones. We live in every town. We own the city streets. We rule the underground. There is no cage in us, and you'll suffer if you try. We got the rage in us because it makes us feel alive. Oh,
All right.
running
This
with
birthday
the
post up, man. Let me start playing a podcast for you. I'll play this recent one that I just did. Excuse the big ass birthday banner, man. I had to do something cheesy for the one time. Let me drop these pics. I think I just messed up the post again. Hold on. I'm trying to share it to Threads and Facebook. Yeah, let me play this recent podcast for you. We'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll get into what's next. Make sure I didn't freeze up on you guys.
That everybody's professional. Right now, I'm in the big.
So this is going to be a little wild to play off rip. If you haven't seen this, I highly suggest you go watch it. It's me basically exposing some of the industry. So we're a bit past due on this stream, but better late than never. Let's run it.
Before I get into these stories, I want to make something very clear. I'm speaking on this because professionalism matters and people only see the brands that I work with. They only see the final results. They only see the good side. They see the campaigns. They see the people I work with, and they would assume that everything's always positive and that I have a good relationship with everybody. It's not the case. People assume everybody I work with is trustworthy. That's not the case. The truth is, it's not always safe. It's not always professional, and people don't always live up to the image that they're selling. Not everybody's professional. Right now, I'm in the biggest stage of my career. I'm working with some of the biggest brands I've ever worked with. I have some of the biggest brand deals I've ever secured. And it's important for me to be able to protect my image and my integrity because I've worked hard to get here. I have people, friends, peers, people in the industry, brands, and etc. They look up to me as a leader. They look what I do. They watch what I do, how I treat people. And that means that I have to protect myself. I have to protect myself. I have to protect my image. I have to protect my integrity. Part of that integrity is part of being transparent, and I try my best to be transparent, especially in this last year or two. There's several different people that I've collaborated with and been affiliated with at one point that I'm no longer affiliated with now. And let's make that clear. We have a lot of mutuals.
Let's
a lot
make
of
that
people
clear.
assume that just because somebody worked with me, that they're trustworthy or that they're professional. It's not true. Nobody out there actually knows the truths of what happens behind the scenes. So after years and finally putting the truth out, not to create drama, not to create a scene, just to be transparent. In this industry, there's patterns of unprofessionalism, betrayal, toxic behavior, and even the best of us have to deal with it. These issues keep happening in the industry, and I'm just sick and tired of it, and a lot of other people are. So let's get down to it. These things have happened to me more than once on different occasions. I barely work with people, and whenever I go and I work with people or locals or mutuals, things usually don't work out for me, and it's more so for them. These issues happen all throughout the industry. They've happened to people I know. They've happened to people you know, but everybody's afraid to come out and talk about them. This journey means a lot to me, and it's important that I come out and speak about these things so that people know the truth and know that I'm not affiliated or associated with these types of people. This is my journey. This is my story. It's important for me to be able to tell people what really happened, what's really going on, so that people know where I stand. It's always important for me to come out and speak up on different things that are important to me, especially with this business. This is my business. This is my brand. This is my image. And people use it and they take advantage of it. This is where I stand, and this is why I've cut all these people off. You can agree with me. You can disagree with me. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm here to be transparent and tell my story. At the end of the day, I have to protect my name and protect my image from these types of people. And again, at the end of the day, if you feel some sort of way about what I said, I wouldn't have been able to talk about it if you didn't do it. Now, let me start with one of the biggest issues that I've personally seen in this industry, and that is the people who hide behind opportunities just to be predators. This story is not about drama, it's about awareness. I'm just here to call out unprofessionalism in the industry. These are problems that happen a lot. There's a lot of sexual predators in the industry, and they try their hardest to pass off as a mentor. They try their hardest to pass off as like an agent, a director, a scout, or whatever. And a lot of them are predators. So this happened about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I connected and networked with this model scout / director, and he wanted to open his own agency. Now, me being independent, I am open to signing, but only with selective opportunities, because I've been doing so much more on my own versus, using an agency. This dude is in his late 30s, maybe early 40s, and he presented himself as somebody in the industry who's a professional, he's credible, he wants to start his own agency, etc. But eventually the energy shifted and he started sexualizing me. So at a certain point, he's asking me if I've ever done sex work. He's assuming that I've done sex work, assuming that I do sex work, and I don't. And I've never done sex work in my entire career, and I don't plan to. Then he tried to make it weird and strange that I didn't do sex work, and I'm telling him that I don't do sex work, and I'm not interested in sex work, and he's making it weird. He doesn't really understand that that's not something that I'm into, and is assuming that everybody in the industry is going that route. He even pressured me to do fully nude shoots, even offered me good amount of money to send him nudes and to do a nude shoot. This is passing the boundaries. This is breaking all boundaries, pushing everything. All the professionalism is out of the window. And even after I clearly let them know that I was not interested in doing any of that stuff, I had no interest in doing it. Of all the other things he brought up, even told me he's in an open relationship with his husband, etc., and all this extra stuff that I didn't need to know, and was super unprofessional. And after I say no, and you keep pressing things, and you keep bringing up these different situations and nudes and
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to warm up this coffee.
Nude shoots and trying to sell stuff and all this stuff. It's harassment. It's sexual harassment. You're not a professional. You're not a director. You're not a scout. You're not a model. You're not anything. You're a predator and you're unprofessional. The thing is, this isn't even a one-time experience. I've been through this multiple times. A lot of people that in the industry have been through this type of stuff. But who's going to come out and talk about it? This is a very odd pattern in the creative industry. A lot of people are using these different tags like talent, and scout and director and all these things, but they're really predators undercover and they manipulate new talent. I'm telling this so other creatives, other models, actors, any other sort of creative in the industry, I just want you to know and to look out for these signs. Be careful. There's a lot of predators in this industry. There's a lot of people that want to use you. They want to soak your energy. They want to take your soul, all types of things like that. Hollywood is weird. And just know it's okay to walk away when anybody tries to blur those lines. between unprofessionalism. I'm just trying to look out and spread awareness. I would have tagged him in this as well, but I don't even know what his Instagram is anymore. His name's like Changi Digital or something like that. He's like an older, light-skinned dude. I don't know. I don't know if he blocked me, if he changed his account, if he deactivated it. I don't know. Who knows, but I just want you to know the truth. I don't fuck my clients. I don't cross that line. I don't cross that barrier. I keep things professional. If you know me, you know I don't even play those games. And the reason I'm saying this is because of the situation that happened with me and JJ, a celebrity photographer who I thought was my friend. They showed me otherwise. We connected on Instagram a long time ago, probably a couple years ago, and everything felt professional from the jump. He brought me out to a studio in Houston. We worked together. We sat down. Everything was cool. He didn't charge me. He didn't act weird. And I actually appreciated that. After the shoot, we sat down, we were talking, having conversations about the industry, talking about weird things, fake stuff, fake friends, fake people in the industry, stuff like that. And so by the time I left, I was like, cool, like this guy's solid. This is somebody that I can build with in business, especially creatively. But eventually he started sliding up on my stories, sexualizing me, flirting with me, talking about he treat me so good, trying to fuck and all this stuff. First of all, that's unprofessional. Secondly, I thought we were friends. And third, I'm straight. I don't even swing that way. And I never gave him that impression that I did, ever. And I'll be honest, at a point, I still considered working with him again just because our shots were so timeless and we just had like that studio chemistry. But eventually I had to face the reality. If somebody cannot treat me as a professional, it doesn't matter to me how talented they are. Earlier this year, he ended up unfollowing me. I don't know if it's because he saw me exposing other people in the industry or if things just changed, but that's fine. I already decided the direction that I was going to go. I was already going to make the same move on my own. I'm not aligning myself with people who cross my boundaries.
Not at all.
The next situation is about someone I'll call Char, and this is an issue that has happened to me multiple times across different creatives. And what I want to focus on here is not the shoot or the work, it's character defamation. This is about somebody who acted supportive in person, acted like a friend in person, but behind my back, they're trying to tear down my character.
Pussy.
Trying to tear down my character, trying to take away credibility, and that's character defamation. We worked together a couple times, and the shoots, they always came on fire. I love bro's work. I always show support, always show motivation, always gave advice, told him, whenever you need something, let me know. I even vouched for him with other people whenever those clients are reaching out to me because they see that I'm credible and that I'm professional. And they're trying to wonder why they can't even get.
Hey, we're finna take a shot after this
campaign. A lot of people switched up, including this situation. I'm hearing he's disrespecting me, acting homophobic, projecting his insecurities, a whole bunch of weak shit. But every time I saw him in person, he acted cool. This is what I'm calling out. The kind of people that are opportunists and they fake a friendship just to get you to work with them, only to try to damage your reputation.
It ain't my fault, fam.
Them. That's unprofessional. That's weak. That's pussy. And that's exactly why I'm no longer affiliated with multiple people that act like this, including Char. I can't roll with people that try to tear down my image and my character instead of showing me respect. And honestly, this happens way too much in the industry, and that's why I'm bringing a highlight to it. We gotta speak up on shit like this. That's why I'm sharing it so other creatives can see what it is for what it really is. I need people to know that not everybody that smiles with you is really with you, and not everybody that wants to work with you actually gives a fuck about you. So here's the takeaway from all this. These three examples are real stories that have happened multiple times in different situations, and these are three people that I just wanted to use to highlight. The Predator, JJ, Char, these are all examples of unprofessionalism in this industry. These are examples of why our industry is in such a bad state, and these are three of the biggest red flags that you can come across. This is why you need to be aware with who you're working with. You need to know who you are behind the scenes. Your character will expose you. Character and the truth is always going to expose you. These aren't even isolated incidents. These are things that always happen. These occur way more often than they should. Whether it's trying to manipulate, sexualize, or character defame somebody, all these things stop growth, they stop trust, they ruin credibility. You never know what you're saying to somebody else about somebody else can come back and mess them up. And these things are what's keeping our community weak. Our community is weak because of people like this. The ultimate lesson here is simple. We have to stop condoning people that are on this type of behavior. Stop supporting it. Stop working with people that act like this. This is their real character. We need to demand professionalism. Respect and integrity should just be the standard for anybody that we collaborate with. It's not even a difficult thing to understand. But we also need to hold ourselves accountable to those exact same standards. So again, for the last time, I'm sharing these stories, not for drama, but to shed light on the truth. I have to protect myself. We have to protect others. So let's put it on the record. I cut ties with anybody that's crossing these lines. I've always stood firm on my professionalism and my work. You can go check my portfolio. You can go check brand deals. You can go check my work. I've always had standards for myself, and I always try to make sure I share those standards amongst other people. There's a standard that comes with this business, and it should be applied to everybody, and I hope that everyone can respect this.
Nobody would say it if I didn't, chat. Nobody would say it if I didn't. Man, stand up, man. Stand up. We got to stand for something, man. We got to represent something. We're bigger than just the art. You know, we're bigger than just the space we're in. So lock into that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's time to take a shot. So whether you are seeing this live or you're seeing this on YouTube, I don't care. If you're 21 plus and you have some drink or you have other things, take a shot for me or light something up for me. I don't give a damn what it is. Let me go get it real quick. I'll be right back. Let me go get it real quick. Let me go get it real quick, man. Put some music back on. I said, take a shot for me. You know what? Let me play that song. No Diddy shit. No Diddy shit. If Jordan's still in here, this for him too, man. It would be shot o'clock. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, look, I'm honest.
Hey, go. Hey, show some love. I just dropped that new setup, that new pick. We got 2 birthday picks up right now, and I'm dropping some G-Star stuff later today.
But you believed in everything with me, girl. I don't get you. She says I know you changed. I never see you cause you're always busy doing things. I really wish she had a different way of viewing things. I think the city that we're from just kind of ruined things. It's such a small place, not much to do but talk and listen. The men are jealous and the women all in competition. And now your friends telling you stories that you often misinterpret and take all the images of your Mr. Perfect. I could tell that you've been crying all night, drinking all summer, praying for your happiness, hope that you recover. This is one I know you hated when you heard it, and it's worse because you know that I deserve it. Take a shot for me. Oh, take a shot for me. Oh, take a shot for me. A shot for me. A shot for me. Yeah. May your neighbors respect you. Trouble neglect you. Angels protect you. And heaven accept you.
Hey, you done missed it. Hey, we finna take a shot, man. What's up, Stargazer? Hey, let me run it back. I didn't expect it to be over by now. It's shot o'clock. Appreciate the wish, Stargazer.
It's a shame you didn't keep it.
I don't know if you're a sub or not. If you're not a sub, tune in. And real quick, I don't even know who's in here right now, but peep that top link. Devo Claus, man. Devo Claus is in town. We got holiday promos and deals right here. All these stores. So if you need something, the link is pinned at the top. I'll probably put the link on Instagram later today. We got, you see, Aloe, Target, Adidas, NBA store, all that. Ulta, Neiman, Fanatics, Marc Jacobs, Nordstrom, Lancome, Victoria's Secret, Under Armour, Valentino, Crocs, Gymshark, Reebok, True Religion, Nike, Puma, Fenty. We got all that stuff. So tune into that. I appreciate the sub too. If you're 21 plus and you got some drink, let's get right. I'm about to take a little shot real quick. We partying tomorrow. Today we solo. Tomorrow we're doing a get together for Saturday.
The way you talk, that's me. The way you got your hair up, did you forget that's me? And a voice in the speaker right now, that's
We just played
me.
our recent podcast too. We're about to play a couple other things, and just reminisce. So tune in. Yeah, man, we made another year though. With your latest, yeah, I'm the reason why you always getting faded. Take a shot from me. Oh. Yes, sir. I'm tired as hell too. I had a rash on my face and everything, man. We've been going through it, but we still here. Take a shot from me. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Okay, look, I'm out.
Instead of singing this blessing in my ears right now.
You and the music were
Appreciate
the only
it.
things that I commit to. I never cheated for the record back when I was with you. But you believed in everything but me, girl, I don't get you. She says I know you changed. I never see you cause you're always busy doing things. I really wish she had a different
Hold on, let me
way
go
of
turn the
doing
air on.
things.
I took that shot. It's getting hot in here already, man.
Ruin things. It's such a small place, not much to do but talk and listen. The men are jealous and the women all in competition. And now your friends telling you stories that you often misinterpret and take out the images of your Mr. Perfect. I can tell that you've been crying all night, drinking all summer, praying for your happiness, hope that you recover. This is one I know you hated when you heard it, and it's worse because you know that I deserve it. Take a shot from me. Oh, take a shot from me.
Yeah. We're on some chill shit right now.
Take a shot from me.
But tomorrow we turning up. Tomorrow's the celebration for sure. So shout out to all the Sages, man. Shout out to everybody for them. Now I'm gonna pause the music. What I want to do for this next part is I want to go back. By the way, show some love to the new Instagram post. We've been going crazy. I've been so busy. I know I haven't streamed as much as I need to be. But we here, man. We just dropped these today. We've been going crazy, man. Timberland, G-Star, podcasts, short films, brand photography, photo shoots, man. We're doing everything. So go show some love to your boy. Because we're locked in. We're locked in for sure ski. Show some love, man. Now, this podcast is my season 1. So this is an older season. This was the original season of the Puppeteer Playwright podcast. This was what they say back in the day. This was what was it, 2022 or 2023? I'm not too sure.
5.
But we're about to see. Hold on. So you can go and check out. This is my artist account. Caustic Prayer. I got the music, short films, visualizers. This is my creative page. So if you really want to dive deeper into my world, my universe, this is the place to do it. I gotta turn a fan on. It's hot as hell. I'm just gonna go through the playlist because I don't want it to start I'm trying to pull up like all of them. I don't know.
5. 4.
But yeah, I started the podcast on this channel, so you can go and see. We have about 25, it looks like, but I don't think they're all podcasts. I think I also have like some other stuff in here, but I don't know. I mean, it looks like it might actually be about 20 episodes. But I did one on my birthday. Here we go. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna just listen to it, talk about it. It's 30 minutes.
Just got back from the gym. Just got back from hooping.
Dang. Oh, and I remember this, man. We went to go hoop. I had to bring that dub, man. I had to bring that dub in for sure. So we had to get in there. We went to go hoop, went to the gym and all that, man. It was a good day. I remember this. It was a good day. A year ago. Let me see. Where's the date? December 6th, 2023. So it's probably about to change to 2 years here soon, tomorrow. So 2023. Wow. 2 years ago, man. Let's get into it. Let's see where we were at. Let's see what we were talking about, how we were feeling. And yeah, go show some love to this. Let's see how the vibe was. And let's talk about it.
Just got back from the gym. Just got back from hooping. Yes, I had to pull out the dub. You know I had to. It was a special day today.
It's my birthday, and yes, we're gonna do a podcast, of course. Just let me go shower, freshen up. We're gonna jump right into the booth. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and share something crazy. I need to go through and see what I got. In the meantime, I'll shower. I'll be back.
Yes, sir. So we got a B-Day Boy podcast special. Be happy, don't fear growth, self-love over fake love. It sounds legit. Also, this visualizer and this music is all by me.
Do you think you could help? If I let you in my mind, do you think you could help? If I let you in my mind, do you think you could help? If I let you in my mind, do you think you could help?
Round of applause. Step out for your loss. Losing them as I find myself.
I might have to re-drop this.
Running down the hall, trying to avoid their distortions. Out of the house, bolting. Out of the house looking crazy.
I guess we got a whole, it is a special, huh? We got the whole damn visualizer on it. Oh, here we go.
These are good. As hell. I forgot where they're from, but really good. Let me put it up though. Had to make a little drink. I think I was a bartender in the past life. I had to be. The way I make drinks, both alcoholic and and non-alcoholic, was
I
crazy.
missed this setup, man. I missed this setup.
Gotta try this. I don't condone drinking, but I just want to make a little drink today. Anyways, I hope that what
Looks like I got something on my nails too.
I before this was cool. Just something that I've worked on in my own time. And of course, will release one day, as well as many other things that I work on, of course. But step by step at a time, I don't know what's wrong with my mic. Like, I need to tighten it or something, but it's honestly going to irritate me. Anyways, before we start, I want to give a shout out to Neuron Q Performance for these supplements. They're for
Shout out to
thinking,
NeuroQ.
they're cognitive, they're for your brain, things
My
like that.
friends like
and
these
they
too.
helped me on it today. I know people, they think I'm chilling all day today because it's my birthday, but I'm working. Okay? I'm having fun, but I'm working too. And I'm doing this podcast as well, but Neuron Q, like this one's for calm thinking. They have gummies for the calm thinking, smart thinking, and quick thinking. So if you want to check them out, they do work. And I use my brain every single day, like you're supposed to. A lot of people don't, but I use my brain every single day. So these have definitely helped. I took which one did I take today? I took the gummies, the calm thinking gummies, and I took one of these. I don't know, but really cool. And they work. It says like they kick in like 20, 30 minutes, and I can attest to that. They work. So just wanted to do a special shout out to them for sending me these. And they've been clutch, especially for days like this when I have so much to do, even on my birthday. Anyways, it's been a good day. I know a lot of people, they, hold on. See, good thing I have my computer set right here where I can monitor the audio because it just cut off. But we're back. Anyways, like I was saying, it's been a good day. It's been a really good day so far. It's still early. What is it? What does that say? It's got to be like 3 or 4, maybe 2. I think it's like 3. It's 3 p.m. 12:05. Been a good day. Everybody's calling me old. I'm not even that old, but just turned 24 today. You know, people that like
It's funny looking back at this and saying this because I'm literally going through that shit right now. I mean, this was a couple years ago, so I feel like I've been hearing you're old since I was like 21. And I think at 21 it was funny to actually say it because you're not actually getting old. But even now I don't feel old. I feel fucking good, you know? And it's funny though, like how all of your elders and everything, like everybody's calling you old, bro. Not yet. Not yet, you know? But I don't know. It's like a societal thing. I feel like people, that's all they have to say. You know, no one really has anything else to say on your birthday except that. Like, let's switch it up, you know?
feel you're old, you get old. Honestly, I'm excited. And I've never felt like this before. And I think the reason why I feel so good is because I'm ready. I'm ready. I've worked really hard this year. I've never worked this hard before. But this year was
And sorry, not to keep pausing the video. I ain't trying to be that guy, but this is something I'll talk about again too after this. The thing with age and all that, I feel like it hasn't phased me because every year I'm productive and every year I do more and more work. You know, I'm more and more busy, more and more productive. So the age shit doesn't really phase me. I'm just trying to get rich before 30, you know? So I've done a lot. I've worked really hard and there's still some time to go. But not everybody feels like that. And obviously, whenever you're not doing anything, you're just kind of sitting around and you see like your time and your life is passing you and flashing before your eyes. That's when shit gets scary. But as long as you're working hard, I feel like it doesn't really phase you like that. But it's a mental thing. It's a mentality for sure.
crazy year. And obviously, I'm not saying that there hasn't been downs because a good year, I feel like, was full of ups and downs. I haven't hit that year yet where it's just all ups. I don't know if I want to. You know, I want to come up. I want to be successful. I want to be established. I know I'll get there. But I feel good. I feel good. I can't lie. Usually I'm kind of stagnant when it comes to birthdays. And, you know, it's like some people feel like it's a step closer to death. And honestly, that's not really numerical until I feel like you get to a super, super, super high age. And high age is not 50. High age is not 60. That depends on how you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So there's 50-year-olds that look old, and there's 50-year-olds that look better than me. And speaking of, I do get a lot of comparisons to Lenny Kravitz. And shout out to Lenny Kravitz. Love him. Big inspiration. But he's 50 and he looks better than me.
Oh God.
He's 50 and he looks better than a majority of us. Like, I got a gut.
Shout out to Lenny. Shout out to Lenny. For real.
Oh, shit. It's so hot in here. It's so hot in here. I was trying to go fix something. But like I was saying, I feel really good. I know people are calling me old and, you know, asking me how it feels to be 24. Honestly, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I did so much this year. I went through so much this year. I've cut off so many people this year. I've grown so much. I've worked with so many companies of my own. I've never been full-time like this before.
And speaking of this, last year, 2025, I worked with over 100 brands just last year alone. So this guy right here, man, is really special and he knows what he's been talking about. He's known what he wants and it makes me feel good to be able to look back on this and to feel good about it. You know, I was saying this back in 2023, you know, it's 2025 now, about to be 2026, and I've done so much.
Never been bringing in this type of money before. So it's been a good year.
Yeah.
It's been a good year. And I'm really excited to see what's next. So that's why I was like, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy today. I've done a lot. And another thing, this is something else that y'all need to chill about. Stop being so afraid to grow up. Stop being so afraid to age because you need to grow. You need to age. Stop looking at it numerically, you know, look at it mentally, look at it spiritually. There's so many people that are in their 30s. There's so many people that's in their 40s, 50s, whatever, and they're still childish. They're still ignorant. They're still immature. I was.
Hold on real quick. Back in 2023, you know, it's Okay, never mind.
13, 14, 15, 16, and I was giving elders a run for their money, you know? I used to have issues with my mother, my father. I used to have issues with old, grandparents and stuff like that. Not issues, well, a couple of them really on their side, but not issues. Just, I would say minor inconveniences sometimes. But there's been times, when I was a kid where I would be quiet and I would say the right thing one time out of all the times people were talking down on me or just trying to disrespect me as an elder. And I say something one time and it's so accurate, so correct. And it turns into, oh, who are you talking to like that? You're being disrespectful.
You can't even be
You're just a
real
kid.
with
You're
your
just a minor.
elders.
Suck my dick. Well, not my mom, not them suck my dick. Just all other people, that just felt like just because they were older or their age was older that they had something that they could really say to me. They don't. This drink is so good. But yeah, take pride in growth. People are afraid to grow. I'm not. I take risks. I grow. Do all this shit on my own. When you can get to that level, you're gonna feel it a lot. You're gonna feel so good. It is tiring sometimes doing everything on my own. It is tiring sometimes managing myself, but it's working. So it's working. Why would I trip? Why would I stop if it's working?
Exactly.
So yeah, I feel really good today. I know there's so much more to accomplish. There's so much more to grow. So many more milestones to pursue, complete. I feel good, man. I feel good. So it's a very special day. Not because I forgot what I was about to say. It's just a very special day. And, last year I made it about myself. I've never been big on birthdays. So I know some people, they get upset that sometimes I would miss their birthday or, I wouldn't say anything, but it's like, you can't really get on to me about it because I'm not big on my own. So it's just generally speaking, if I was big on mine and like, I didn't say happy birthday sometimes to people, that'd be different, but I'm not. So, there's been times on my birthday, literally, I would just turn everything off and just go AFK. That's just how I am. So don't take it any offense or any disrespect. And if you really know me, then you know me. Which is there's only a few people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a couple more things into this podcast today, content wise, video wise, production wise. Just do it because, like I said, it's a really good day. It's a really special day, and I don't want to be the only one to feel good. Everybody needs to feel good. It's a good day today. I feel good. I feel so good. I'm ready. I was ready for it. And next year, damn, next year I'm gonna be mid-20s. That's kind of crazy to think. But I'm gonna be in an even better spot next year.
Yeah.
Last year was kind of rough for me. Like around this time, I wasn't getting any bookings. I wasn't getting any work for over 30 days.
And this is really crazy to actually hear because my friend and I were just talking about this era. A couple years ago, I was struggling to get bookings, struggling to get jobs, get work. And to kind of fast forward, this was 2023. The next year, 2024, I worked my ass off and I did so much. I worked with over 100 brands. I did over 100 brand campaigns. I dropped 3 music EPs. I mean, I can't even name everything, but we did a lot of shit. We passed our own milestones. We set our own records and we worked our ass off. So to hear this back in 2023 and to re-listen to and come back in 2025, this really hits because 2 to 3 years ago, I was struggling to get jobs, struggling to get booked, and struggling to get, more of the deals that I wanted. And then next year, I landed over 100 brand campaigns. And then 2025, which is right now, I've landed some of the biggest contracts ever, Timberland and G-Star, and about to work with Messi's brand. And I can't even say everything. That's how crazy it's been. So this is why it's important to document your journey, so you can go back and listen, and just kind of see all the progress you've made, and to feel like this was just, a year and a half to 2 years ago. Man, we've done so much since then, man.
From December to January, I had no work, no bookings, no nothing. How do you think that made me feel? One of my friends is going through that right now. Had to move, lost a job, been trying to get another job for weeks. It gets hard out here, man. It gets hard out here. Just lock in, just stay consistent, keep doing it. So I know how that felt because last year, and I'm freelance, and I even tried to get a job last year too. No luck. So I was just kind of down bad for a while. Man, just kind of down bad. Shit happens though. About a year later, look, I'm still full time. I have bookings this week. I have bookings next week. I have bookings the week after that. I have bookings next year. So,
Talk
you
that
gotta work
shit,
hard,
nigga.
build that network, build that clientele.
Talk that shit.
Don't worry about what anybody else is talking about, man.
Nope.
Just do you.
Yep.
I'm telling you, take it from me. That's all I do. I just do me. I don't care who's with it, who's not with it. If you're with it, cool. If you're not cool, I don't give a fuck. Because either way, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it regardless. I don't care who's with me. I don't care who's not.
Yep.
If you're my friend or we work together and you want to go get it, let's go get it. But a majority of you, those friends, a majority of those people I work with, all those people, man, they're not talking about shit. I don't have time for that.
Yep.
I have zero time for that. If you want to make it, let's go.
Yep.
If you don't want to make it, watch me make it. And that's what this year's really been about.
Straight like that,
That's
man.
really what this year's been about.
Straight like that.
I'm just not bullshitting anymore. Cutting people off. I'm talking to people. I'm telling people what they need to know. You have a problem with this that I'm doing. You have a problem with that I'm doing. Okay, that's fine. Get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Get off my pages. But at the same time, don't just do that. Do that, and don't speak on my name. Don't speak on my name
Period.
in any way, period. If we work together, we've done some crazy art, that's cool, that's what's up. That shit's in the archive now. So, there's a couple people, we done some crazy ass shit together. I don't talk to them no more. And I let them know what they need to know and what they really needed to feel. So, those few people, I haven't heard from them since. And I didn't expect to hear from them since because that's how I get. When I have to get on somebody's ass, I'm getting on somebody's ass. I don't expect them to reply to me.
At all.
But either way, I still what I have to say. So again, it's just growth. Don't let these people, talk down on you. Don't let these people manipulate you.
Yo, yeah. So you see, the audio is a bit fucked up. I can't remember what happened, but I did leave a note in the beginning. So
Yeah. I don't know why my Ableton is tripping like that, but it's okay. But yeah, so like I was saying, that's why I'm really excited, to hit this age, hit this milestone. Even though it's just numerical, like I said, I feel really good. I've done a lot this year. I've grown so much this year. I've gone through so much this year.
yeah.
I've accomplished so much this year, and it's still like just the brim. The brim.
Yeah.
This is just the brim that I want to take it. I think I'm almost at 100 companies worked with freelance. So,
And that's crazy to say this at that time, because in 2023, I was on the brink of, hitting 100 brand partnerships. And then by February, Valentine's Day, which is really ironic, my love for the game, that's when I realized that I had did it. I woke up early that day. It was probably like 5 or 6 a.m. And I did the math, and it was like 100. It was like 101 or something like that. And I kind of broke down a little bit because it was really cool to see that milestone after working so hard like that, and to be solo and freelance and independent, to be able to take it to that level and work with over 100 brands was really crazy. And then I didn't even realize that same year that I hit my first 100 brand collaborations is the same year that I would hit 100 straight. So it took me my first 3 to 4 years of my career to get to 100, and then the same year that I hit that, between February and December, I hit another 100, which was last year. So I did 100 brand campaigns last year alone. It's fucking crazy.
You know what? Let me give myself a round of applause because I don't know. I really don't feel like I give myself enough love because I just keep working. I just keep working so hard, but I need to do it because I don't really get much love and appreciation from, the people that watch me and the people that follow me and the people that, certain people around me. I'm not saying everybody. If you support me, you do. But the truth be told, the majority of people don't, and that year has shown me that as well. This year showed me that a majority of people honestly do not support me. And ever since I've been super consistent, I've been booked and busy. I don't have many friends. I don't have many supporters. So I have a few. And again, if that's you, then I really, really, really sincerely, genuinely appreciate you
Yeah.
because you don't understand how difficult it is sometimes trying to grow on the internet.
Yep.
Because I work really
Even
hard.
still.
I'm doing all these things that people have hundreds of thousands of followers to do. I'm doing it on my own freelance with 1,000 followers. If
Yep.
that does not tell you about my image, my branding, my work ethic, don't know what does.
I don't.
If you feel like you have to have so many followers to do something to be successful, I promise you don't. Use me as an example. Please use me as an example. Again, I'm about to hit 100 companies worked with, freelance, solo. I know people that are signed. I know models. I know creators. I know artists. I know photographers, actors, dancers, whatever that are signed to agencies and are nowhere near as booked and busy as I am. And that's not a condescending way. I'm just speaking the truth. That's just something in the industry. That's an industry secret. People really think that you have to that you have to have so many followers to do something, that you have to have so much of this, so much, people riding your dick just to make something work. You don't. Now, do I want to pop? Do I want to pop off? Hell yeah. Do I want to come up? Hell yeah. But, you know, I guess it just takes me a little longer. But the thing is, I'm not really tripping on it as much as some people are tripping on it because I'm booked and busy.
Yeah.
I'm booked and busy. I'm full time. I'm a full time model and creator with 1,000 followers. I've almost worked with 100 brands on my own. I cannot complain.
At all, bro.
Major retailers, smaller brands. Look, if the price is right, I'm there.
Facts.
So yeah, again, this year, well, I won't say this year. I'll say like generally speaking, some of the major brands I work with, again on my own freelance, like I've created ads for Amazon, Santander, The Paint, USAA Bank too.
It just keeps
Slow
going, man.
projects,
It just keeps
doing
going.
ads, working on ads for the mobile games, stuff like that. Of course, beauty, hair care, skincare, health, all that stuff. Because that's what I scream, that's what I radiate. So I do make a majority of my income off of that stuff, partnerships and things like that. But it fluctuates. Sometimes it can be more, sometimes it can be less.
Yeah,
But that's with any business.
Real shit.
Because I'm a business, I'm a brand, so that's with any business. But regardless, whether I'm making like it could be like this. I've had times where I'm not making anything, I'm still working hard. I have times where I'm bringing in a lot and I'm still working hard. I'm not gonna get put down because something's not working. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working hard. And I think that's why I'm at this position where I'm able to do this full time. And
Exactly.
I'm able to work with all these brands. But again, like, work with Dr. Squatch, Polo Ralph Lauren. That was super cool. They sent me some stuff. Trinity London. HP. Last year, HP, they sent me a whole gaming PC on the 16. The best gaming experience I've ever had in my whole life, man. I love Xbox. That PC shit is different.
It is.
I'm actually about to do something. I just got booked for a VR company. I forgot what they're called, but stay tuned for that. I can't wait to try that. But like I said, I stay booked and busy, man. I work hard. So
Hell yeah.
it's
Still
paying
do.
off. And that's not me bragging. That's just me, giving props, just props to myself, speaking up a little bit more. My audio just turned off my computer, so I'm just gonna cut it here shortly. Just speak to the phone. But all in all, I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
I've been through so much stuff this year, and I'm thankful for all of it. Being able to be full time, being able to be consistent, being able to have work ethic, being able to be on my own because it really showed me how much more I wanted than anybody else. Being on my own, me having to cut people off for people being weird and, just stop talking to me or just, unfollowing me and just all that weird stuff, man. Like, it's crazy because there's so many people that I've noticed have stopped showing love to me, stopped following me, and have stopped, engaging with what I'm doing just because of how consistent I've been and how busy I've been and how much I'm trying. Like that's what we do. We stop fucking with people. We stop supporting people. We unfollow people. We separate ourselves from people that's really trying hard and is really trying to make it and is actually making progress. Hey man, we'll talk about that on the next one.
Yes, sir, man. And the last 10 minutes was like a glitch in the file. So the last 10 minutes isn't even it doesn't show anything. It's just it's just blank. So man, that was a good little episode though, man. You can check all these out. This is the first season. The second season is on my Opt account, which is my IRL / like model creator account. But that account is my artist one, so you can dive deeper into my world on that one. And you can see the OG version of the podcast. The OG season, that is. Not too many people know about that one. So for now, let me just put some music back on. We can just kick it for a sec.